Craig Coltman here for FlyStream magazine, and today we're tying the blowtorch nymph. Very versatile nymph and very brightly coloured nymph, so it's one of my go-to flies when I'm looking for something flashy to throw at the fish. Now today we're tying on the RX jig hook. This is a size 14, it's the RX mini jig, and we're teaming that with the Tyrwell slotted tungsten beads in a size 3mm. Now normally I'd be putting a 3.5mm bead on a 4mm hook, on a 14 hook, but because these are the mini jig hook, they've got a slightly shorter shank. So we've got a big gape, shorter shank, so we would use, it's more like tying almost on a 16, but you've got the gape of a 14, so a very versatile hook. And we're using 6/0 black thread. Just make a base there. And then we're going to put in a yellow floss, which gives this fly, of course, its name, the blowtorch, because it's got quite a prominent yellow tag out the back of it, this fly. So this is our yellow floss. We'll pull some off, and we're going to double this up a few times because we have a very prominent tag on this fly. So if we chop some off, then we'll fold it once and fold it twice. Tie it at the front, then coming towards the back, just pull that back, and that'll give us a nice yellow blowtorch at the end of this fly. It's got that there. And you cut this tag fairly long. So you can see that's quite a big tag for a fly of this size. Then we'll put in a fine silver wire. Just like to tuck that up there into the slot of the hook. And coming down, come down to where the bend of the hook starts there, which is where your tag starts as well. A little bit of extra wax there, and we're using a black laser dubbing in this. Just a little bit of this black laser dub that we'll dub in here. There's not much of a body on this fly. This again, it's got quite a short shanked hook. There's that little bit of lasers getting in the way there. Just wind that up, and just a little tight body coming forward there. That'll do, to the front, and then coming through back in the reverse direction with our silver wire. We'll go about 3 to 4 turns. So 1, 2, it's 3 turns of the silver wire to give a silver rib there. And we'll catch that. And we should be able to wiggle that backwards and forwards, so that will break off. Okay, now we're going to put our dubbing loop in. So for that we come forward over the top, then take that around a couple of times. Now that loop's ready to put our dubbing loop tool in there. Now we're going to use black CDC in the collar of this fly. So that's our black CDC there. Pick out a feather. You want a fairly big feather for this, so that looks nice there, and just pull those fibres out so that they're standing at a 90 degree out from the stalk of the feather. And we'll get our clip. This is a Stomfo clip, which we'll just grab the CDC there, and you see we've caught that, and we've left about 3mm sticking out before the stalk, which we'll then cut off. So that's what that looks like there. You can see those little stubs there, and we're going to catch those in the dubbing loop. They're caught, and then we can spin that, and around they go. Now we're ready to wind that on as a collar in the front of the fly. This CDC puts a lot of life and action into this fly and really transforms this fly in the water. We'll capture that there. There we go. And we can cut off the remainder of that dubbing loop and pull all those fibres to the back like that, and then we're going to whip finish this, and we've got the final bit will be to put our orange collar in this fly as well. About 3 turns we'll do there. And now we're going to put in a bright orange collar. Got that going. Cut off the butt there. And you just want to build up this collar so you've got about the right amount. That's it there. And then we'll whip finish this as well to finish this off. You can put a little bit of head cement on the thread as you're doing it at this stage to make sure that's really firm, or in this case I'll put a double whip finish in. And there's our bright orange collar. Pull that tight and just cut that off there. So there we have it. That's the blowtorch. So very versatile fly, really useful on rainbows because of the flashiness of it, but guess what, browns eat it just as well. So a very useful fly, the blowtorch.